Are you a bird watcher? If you live around Cleveland and you like birds, chances are you've been to Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve more than once. It's one of the most popular spots around Cleveland for bird watching, and for good reason. It's a peninsula out on Lake Erie, covered with meadows and trees and quiet backwater bays, making it a bird watcher's paradise. But Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve has a lot of hidden secrets that reveal a lot about the history of Cleveland's lakefront. And as you know, I'm terrible at keeping secrets. So today I'm going to show you some of the hidden secrets of Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve that you may be surprised to know more about. Before we get started though, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and share this channel with others so that you never miss your dose of nature in the city. By the way, most if not all of my videos are always time indexed chaptered so that you can easily skip around to your favorite part or re-watch a segment. It's as simple as tapping or clicking the part of the video that you want to see. All right, let's go check it out and explore the Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve. Here we go. The 88 acres known as the Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve began to take form in 1979 as a confined disposal facility to contain sediment excavated from Cleveland Harbor and the Cuyahoga River, and it was built by the Army Corps of Engineers. Dumping began at what was called Dike 14 in 1979, and although it was scheduled to reach capacity in 1992, instead the containment walls were raised and the site remained operational for 7 more years until about 1999. Over time, a mix of native and non-native plants grew in, and the dike itself became an important stopover and nesting area for over 280 species of migratory and year-round birds. In 2005, organizations like the Cleveland Metro Parks, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, the Cuyahoga Valley National Park Association, and the Earth Day Coalition formed the Dike 14 Environmental Education Collaborative with the goal of securing the site as a permanent lakefront nature preserve. In 2006, the Cleveland Cuyahoga Port Authority assumed management of the former dike, developing it into the Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve that opened to the public in 2012. Well, we've already learned one major secret of Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve, and that's the fact that before 1979, this land that I'm standing on right now would have been the open waters of Lake Erie. There's another interesting secret that not a lot of people realize about Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve. Although the access point and this side of the entrance gate are part of Cleveland Metro Parks' Lakefront Reservation, the preserve itself is not a part of nor maintained by the Park District. Rather, it's maintained entirely by the Cleveland Cuyahoga Port Authority. And they maintain all of the trails and benches and interpretive signs that we see around the preserve. And this shows that Cleveland is filled with many great partners and organizations that all pitch into making sure we have a high quality green space system. And I gotta say, the Port Authority has been doing a fantastic job of maintaining Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve. Don't you think so as well? Scattered throughout the preserve are large and beautiful Eastern Cottonwood trees. Some of these trees are over 100 feet tall, and trunks are more than 3 feet in diameter. How is it possible that this place has so many large trees when less than 30 years ago this place was an active dredge disposal site? The answer lies in the Eastern Cottonwood trees themselves. Cottonwoods are one of the fastest growing trees in Ohio, and within a decade they can reach heights of more than 75 feet. Eastern Cottonwoods are very tolerant of disturbed and poor soils, making them a perfect candidate for growing in a former landfill. One of the best kept secrets of Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve are the large freight ships that were partially sunken and used to form some of the walls of the former dike. As fill material and trees have grown in, it has become difficult to see these large ships, but they help hold up many sections of the former dike, in addition to the metal and riprap structures around, making them one of the most fascinating secrets in the preserve. Indeed, Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve is filled with hidden secrets and subtleties that are not always obvious in plain sight. But perhaps one of the biggest secrets that Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve has is that there is a buried creek that flows right underneath it. When the dike was built, the mouth of Doan Brook was buried to make way for the dike. And it's now encased in a box culvert, starting from where I'm standing now in the Albanian Cultural Garden off of MLK Boulevard, just south of the I-90 and Ohio 2 junction. Here, Doan Brook is virtually cut off from Lake Erie as it enters the culvert and doesn't see the light of day until the water spills out into Lake Erie in one of the riprap walls at the nature preserve itself. It's a little bit of a sad sight to see as cutting streams off from the larger bodies of water they enter isn't so great for fish and wildlife. At the moment, there's no plans to reconnect Doan Brook with its mouth, but perhaps one day we can do that. And boy, think about how that would bring back even more birds and wildlife and make an already fantastic place to see birds even that much better, while also improving our local water quality. For now, though, we're left with a creek that quietly flows beneath our feet. Well, there you go. There's some best kept secrets of Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve. Did you learn something new today? Have you visited Cleveland Lakefront Nature Preserve before? Was there something that surprised you about what you saw in this video today? Let me know in the comments below. And from the beautiful Lake Erie shoreline of Cleveland, Ohio, my name is Alex, and I'm your CLE Urban Naturalist.